All right. We got some hot cocoa here. We got some chess. We're gonna play some chess now. This is day two without meds, and I messed up the coffee. The last cup of coffee I made, so I didn't end up drinking it. So I haven't had any coffee for a little bit. So I'm probably not gonna do well. And I hate it when they don't just play e4. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really hate it. Yeah, yeah. We all know that's the Queen's Gambit. Like every one of their dog knows not to take that, right? Like I mean, technically, I think technically you can, but you have to like really know the lines if you're going to take it. So not taking is usually better. I don't remember if going up here is okay or not. Oh, who am I kidding? It would definitely not be. Yeah, actually, obviously so. Right? Because if you go up two, then take, take. Yeah, but if you go, but there's another option, maybe, for take and then up for like danger levels, equal danger levels. Maybe, maybe that's a thing. I don't remember. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna deal with that. We're just gonna go here. One of these, huh? Huh? Yeah. How you get at that? That's a great question, actually. I felt like he may actually have not known the sequence very well. He didn't respond. Am I mistaken, or is that just straight up a fork? I think he needs to practice this opening a bit more before he tries it again. Um, I think that's the worst possible move, right? Am I just wrong? Doesn't this hang that doesn't that don't I get like five? I'm gonna come out like 5 points ahead there, right? Yep. Okay, he saw it too. Cool, cool, cool. I actually don't see this opening too much though, so I do kind of want to take a look here and see exactly what you're supposed to do here. I made one miss, huh?
You had an opportunity to win material through an eventual fork.
Explain.
You can win material from here with the right forking follow-up. Are you kidding me? Nice fork. Material is incoming. Are you kidding me?
Ah, because of the bishop here. Okay. Nice. All right. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with
to
this.
win material through an eventual fork. Unleashing.
All right, we're gonna.
Boom! Your opponent gets unleashing the knight and staking your claim in the center. Knight f3 develop, unleashing the bishop and staking your claim in the center. Great stuff.
So you actually wanted this? That doesn't seem as good. Okay. This is one of those moments where, like, yes, I understand. Stockfish technically says this is the best way to do it, right? And just to make sure, how bad is it? I mean, like really, like how?
Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center and controls unleashing the bishop
so
and staking your claim
it's
in
only
the center.
0.6
Great
stock
stuff.
fix, and I understand that Stockfish says blah, 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 whatever. Yes, I'm sure if I could play like Stockfish, that would be correct. However, here's kind of the issue with that. If I do that first, this bishop is then stuck here, right? So, like, yeah, again, technically, probably correct, but doesn't seem like it's the right move there, really.
You are now able to win material through an eventual fork. You had an opportunity to win material through an eventual fork. You got lucky. They missed the chance to punish you. What is going on? You are threatening to win a rook through a fork. Your opponent goofed, leaving a free knight on the board. Easy pickings, just saying. You just snagged a free knight. That's what I call a bargain. Let's go.
Yep. Yep, that's good. Okay, guys. Well, 870. So my all-time highest rating, I believe, is 878, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look here. Maybe an 879. $879. Okay, cool. So, I mean, we're getting close. I would really love to make 900. That is kind of the goal. Well, the goal actually is 1,000. I really want to make 1,000. But obviously 900 is a step along the way. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. So, all right. Well, let's go for another one. That one was pretty quick. I think if I win this one, if I win this one, I'll have tied my all-time highest rating. Now, obviously the odds are actually against me winning this one, but, we'll see. What are you thinking? Okay, guys. This is like the top engine move. What are we doing? Like, we're not that far in. This is a book move. It's the top engine move as a book move. Make your play, okay? Like, you should know this. You are at 904. You should know your response. This shouldn't be something you have to think about. And let me tell you, boys and girls, I don't think that was it. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, I see what it does here. Like now those two squares are now off. But I mean, like, is it really that bad? Yeah, but I say you really need to put something there. Otherwise, you kind of gonna have a bad time. Okay. I mean, that's a choice you can make, I guess. I think technically the knight's probably better, but up, take, yeah, that's better. Let's do it. Come on, buddy, figure it out. Figure out where you're gonna go. I feel like this is already going well for me. I feel like I'm more developed. And the development I have is just kind of better. Okay, cool. Now, what do we want to take with? We got some options here. I think I would rather not damage the pawn structure, so I think we're looking at one of these two. I don't... Taking with the bishop... Ooh, taking with the bishop gives me like that as a nice little follow-up move if he doesn't take. But what do you think the odds are that he doesn't take if I'm in the bishop there? Because, I mean, this rating, everyone knows that like knights aren't as good as bishops, especially, like... I mean, that bishop's a pretty solid bishop. Oh, but of course... Then there is the option to pull up with the queen and do a hit there. Ooh. But where would you recruit? Where would you retreat the queen to? Right? Because once you do that, like the obvious. Wait, no, hit it. Never mind. There's no obvious follow up. I don't have to retreat the queen right away. Yeah, I just don't have to do that. It's just not required. Yeah. Also, the answer would be here because that in that scenario involves him taking like that. Oh, cool. My arrows do work. Okay. Awesome. All right. If he doesn't do something very clever with his next move, well, not very clever. I mean, it would have to be super clever. To be moderately clever. If he blunders, queen takes. Basically, if he blunders it, basically, for queen takes, which you shouldn't be really blundering at this level. Of course, there is always the pin here, too. That's kind of nice. Oh, keep in mind, this protection here is an illusion, but this one is not, so. But yeah, there's no real protection there. That piece is pinned. But there is from this, so. But yeah, I'm thinking like that. But he does have that, or even that to get out of it. I think this move is. I think this one is best. Oh, I'm not up on material yet exactly. So, what's wrong with here? So he's putting. He's putting pressure here. He's got pressure here. But if I go here, then I have pressure here and here. And I think the only way out would be something really stupid. Well, like here. Here would work, actually. It's not stupid, not completely. No, yes it is, because knight captures, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that's just correct. I don't see any issues with this plan at all. Actually, and no, there doesn't even cover this. So that was like extra wrong. Thank you. Oh, you know, for whatever reason, I did not see that actually. It's probably because I'm dumb. For some reason, I just missed that this was even covering that. See, I tell you guys, I'm actually bad at chess. We've had this conversation before, right? Okay, so here's an idea. What about here, here, here? Nope, it didn't work the way I wanted. For some reason, I thought you could go here with the knight, but you can't. That's not the real place you can go. Yeah, and I can't go back there because then he would just take me to bishop. Duh. Don't be dumb, Austin. All right, well, that realistically leaves here, 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 here. I kind of like here, actually, because I'm pretty sure he will take, and then I can take back. I'm not technically up material, but the thing is that I'm so ahead on development that I feel like I almost have to be up material. Like, I feel like I almost have to end up being up material in the end. Hmm. I kind of think he should let me take him because I think that he should. I think he can go there and avoid. I'm not sure I will take him though if he gives me that option. To be honest with you. Okay, well. What? The what now? Is that is that not just a free pawn? I'm very confused. Yeah, and if I take like this, guys, there's no way it's not just a free pawn. There's absolutely no way. I do not understand. There is no way it is anything but a free pawn. Are you playing? Is it because you're playing? But no, no, that doesn't work because if I take, guys, it's just a free pawn. There's no other way around it. I'm very confused by it, but it is just free. Okay. What what do you think that does? I actually want to take it. If I take it, it damages his pawn structure, right? Like, I mean, that has to be good. because it damaged it because this one would have to do the recapture, and that's now an isolated pawn. Let's see. Whereas mine, even though I'm capturing with the pawn, actually I guess I'm not capturing with the pawn. Bro, what am I talking about? I don't need to take it. There's a free pawn here now. Thank you. That's just a free pawn. Then I'll go back and you can take it if you, I mean, we can take it. I'm up 2 pawns now. Like, you can take it if you want. Then. You just have to be hating yourself right now if you're this guy. Like, because I mean, this is just a series of like kind of trash moves. Yeah, I mean, okay, that was obvious. Thanks for pointing it out. Now, buddy, actually, I'm gonna tell you what. Wait, I mean, I had to just give the check, right? Because then he has to move his king, and then like really he can't castle. That's like for reals. He cannot castle. I didn't want to, but yeah, like I kind of have to. For Rizzle Dizzle, yo. Now, traditionally, you don't really want to go here because you can get kind of locked off, but I don't think I really can anymore. I think I've done enough damage to his posture that I really can't be like blocked off. Yeah, I could. Never mind. Okay, cool. What we got next here? Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't just going to be taken right back, I would. Huh, okay. Okay, yeah, but I got a whole thing here, right? Cool. I really need a castle. Like putting myself in a position where you know, like I can't be castle against, right? It doesn't really solve anything if you know. Okay, we're targeting that. No, that doesn't work because this is still. Of course, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stay on this diagonal, but that is fine because my rooks are now connected. Golly, I'm very happy with that situation. Now, I do want to move this here. Ooh, good job. Good job for spotting that. You know, I said I wanted to move it here, but actually, okay. So I would like to put, I was going to say, I want to put this rook on the open file here, right? The problem with putting this rook on the open file, though, is that, I almost moved it. Yeah, so I want to put it here. The problem is, of course, this. I was going to move up here, but obviously the problem with that now is that this is a free knight. So I need to move my knight first. So knight should go there, right? Because the only other real option is that knight goes here, but that's not a real option because bishop just cleanly takes... Oh, no, wait, because... Oh, and all that's a problem because this pawn is protected by... No, that pawn's protected by more than just that. The pawn's protected by this. Yeah, so knight goes here. Knight could also go here. Knight here threatens this, but not... Oh. But then the bishop loses its protection. Yeah, I like knight here better. Also, it moves it closer to the king. That seems better. Do you guys see any like really good moves he could make? I don't. He's done a good job getting his rooks connected. I mean, given the fact that he couldn't castle, I mean, he's a pretty good job. Ooh, do you know how badly I want to put my knight there? Okay, where's a good place for the bishop? That's the question, guys. Oh, well, can't put my knight there anymore. Yes, I can, because he'll just be protected by the... Yeah, that rook ain't doing anything. Okay, so the question is here, here, or here? Not here. No, so here is, there is out. So it's really just here or here. By the way, there is out because there and then take and then, or actually probably more like knight takes bishop, pawn takes knight, rook takes pawn. That's a bad trade for me. So I want to go up here anyway, right? So because I want to do that anyway, I think there is better. And by the way, while this is not a like triple fork anymore, it is still a double fork. And if you're worried about this, but the problem with that is this. He took that pawn. Oh, yeah. So I quit worrying about that pawn because I saw this earlier. And that's literally why I quit worrying about it. Of course. Ooh. I did miss this because the problem here is boop, and then I didn't mean to include that. The problem here is boop, boop, and then actually boop as well. But that's actually not too bad. That actually isn't even trade because no, it's not. He would come out ahead. Oh, but he can't. It doesn't matter. He can't do that because we're going to take that in just a second. So it'll be even, and even trades are good for me. And this is a forcing move because it is in fact a check. Also, I don't have to recapture. I can just go back. Like that is an option. Just be down a pawn. No, capture. Make it worth it. Make it worth it because it's even, and even's good for me. Because I'm about to be ahead by a decent number. 3 at this point. I don't know why he did that. That's crazy. Well, no, wait, no, actually that's good. Yeah, never mind. It was actually good. It is in fact what he should do. Ooh. I just saw this. He really needs to see this now because this is at least even. This is just losing. I mean, I guess you can take that way, but oh, he is gonna get his nice little +1 there. Okay, well, all right. We'll still be ahead by 2. It's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. And honestly, even that depends on... Yeah, I say it depends on him seeing it, but he did. Bu- 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 bu. Okay, nice. Got himself in a pretty good little position here. He can probably also score that pawn. I don't see how I would keep him from doing that. Well, if he moves, no wait, he can't move up. Never mind. But he can't move to the side. Yeah, he can move here. I don't know how I keep him from scoring that pawn. Yeah, you're gonna score it. I don't know how I keep you from that. Um, let's take a look here. Pip, pip. Uh, burp, burp, burp. Burp. Those are the options here. So, of those options, the two best seem here, which at least threatens this. Yeah, actually, that is by far the best, because at least then when he takes the pawn, which will bring me down to only +1, I can then follow up that pawn capture with a bishop capture, equalizing our position a little bit. That seems good. That seems like it almost has to be good. And that is either going to result in taking with his king, dragging his king more into the center, or it's going to, with taking with a pawn, resulting in an isolated pawn. I was actually considering here, but from here, I could do boop, 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 back where I came, obviously, boop, or boop. None of those. No, because once he captures here, this is going to be a threatened square. It isn't going to matter, and I'd have to move the bishop out of the way. It would require a lot of moves to get that to work. So yeah, just here. Oh, it doesn't work. I just saw why it doesn't work. When he captures, this is now threatened. Oh no, when he captures, okay, hold on. When he captures, you can then, and then if I capture, then you can go capture one of them. It still works. And actually, he should capture the knight actually, but I don't know if he'll realize that or not because it's typically not how you should do it. Typically, I would in normal circumstances I would say capture the bishop. That would be my answer. But the reason you should capture the knight is because, boop. Ha! He saw it. Okay. All right. Good job. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So where along these lines do we like? The problem is you really can't threaten anything. So I feel like probably just withdrawing to next to the king and having some cover is probably best. Yeah, I mean that at least gets me here to like threaten the king and give him a check if I want. Opens up that opportunity. We have, I mean, we still have that +1 advantage. It's difficult to capitalize on though because the only pawn on this color is this one, right? So that makes it really difficult to capitalize on the fact that I have a bishop because the pawns are all the wrong colors for that to be super useful. So obviously there's that. And then if he goes up, then I have this. If he goes up 1, then I have this, which gives me the dual threat. I think that's a way to get a pawn back. Yeah, that was blocked by him going here, by the way. That's why he can't go up there, because I can't really capture that way because he would already be on this file. This might be a mistake. The pass pawn thing makes this seem like it might be a mistake, honestly. By the way, and then I have, this is an X-ray, of course. The problem is that obviously either of those to defend it. He would have to go here, or here, or, here, here. Of course, if he goes back, then I have, no, that doesn't. Here might be the only one that works. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. It's kind of frustrating. Okay, if I go here, he can then go here. Also, do I just need to race over here? What's the... Oh, I did not mean to move that. Okay, my next move would be boop, 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 boop. He then has to move. Ooh, it's because the rook's in front. It saves it for me. Okay. I think that's the answer. How are we doing on time? Oh, okay, we're both spending about the same amount of time. That's okay, not too bad. This will definitely be the last game tonight, though. Oh, there's a super dangerous move here too, because when I cross from here, he has the opportunity to go here, which just completely blunders my. So we need to be here. Okay, no. Next move here. Okay, so he's gonna go, if he goes here and I go there, and then I almost got that counting wrong, and then he goes here, and then I go here, and then he goes. Oh, fuck, I was trying to count. Boop. 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 But then take. Yeah, 100% works. Oh, also because I can just take. Duh. Duh. Oh. Huh. Okay. Cool. OBS reconnected successfully. Good for OBS. I think this is a mistake. I don't think I should have moved two. I think you're only supposed to move one. Ooh, smart. Okay. But what about just burp? I have more material than you. I have more material than you. Ha 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 ha. You can't possibly win. Oh, this pass punt's a real problem. It's a real bitch, as the kids say. Yeah, you need to go back over here and do your thing. Cool beans. Alrighty. Now, I have been thinking about this, and I actually think that I don't want to be holding up this much material with that. This is enough for this. I can just technically I think actually just putting him there would be enough material, but you have there. That is where you may go. If you are confused about that, you are welcome for explaining. Okay. I might just end up winning this on time, honestly. Like we're getting kind of. I mean, this is a lot longer than my games usually run, and I am way ahead on time. Really, that's what you came up with as your like solution to this problem? You sat there and thought about that for how long? I mean, a draw is still +1 for me, so like I'm not necessarily against a draw. Okay. That can't be right, right? Oh, I'm a dum-dum. That was right. That was the correct move. I always fucking blunder the dumbass fucking in games. All right. That was it. That's the game. I blundered it. Oh, I can't. Fine, whatever. That's infuriating, guys. That really is. Well, look, actually, we still up. We still got ourselves +1 from where we were yesterday. So, I mean, it sucks. I did enjoy some hot chocolate, so I guess there's that too. God, it's so frustrating. Oh yeah, I haven't turned the eval on. Yeah, by the way, that's pretty much the best response to that. That's cool. Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, what I did wasn't terrible anyway. I wonder if it's going to agree with me with the following. Put your queen there, it says. Okay, didn't I try something fancy like here? Okay, it really likes there. That's interesting. Forcing the trade. I think that's what I ended up with, right? Yeah. But now his bishop's just in a better spot, so it likes it better for him. Yeah, okay, I was right. That was just cleanly giving me a pawn. And yes, I of course saw that. Yep. That was, by the way, did I just literally? Oh, that's interesting. So I did get it backwards, but this was the two moves I was considering. Like that was the two. Anyway, I got backwards which one was best, but they were. Huh. Interesting. Apparently taking here was the wrong choice. It's the second best move. I thought it was good. I didn't see the option to sack that. But yeah, it's 100% totally there. Where was I supposed to go? Oh, okay. It likes here, giving a check. Interesting. Duh! If I had moved here, I could have taken that pawn. Like, right off the bat. Okay. I'm cleanly just up a lot here. I'm still up. I'm still winning. Bro, sacrifice the bishop? Sacrifice the bishop is what it wants you to do. No, wait. Why? How? I was not considering sacrifice the bishop at all. That wasn't in the list of moves I was considering. But apparently it's so good that it's 4.5. Not sacrificing the bishop is also okay, but the fact that sacrifice is even an option on the table. Yeah, and that was the wrong move. Yeah, so at this point, it's pretty much a tie. Okay, apparently there's something I can do clever here. Yeah, so moving away. Yeah, I mean, we didn't all knew that was the wrong. But had I went here, apparently I still have a chance. It wants you to go here and then here. Yeah, putting yourself down here is really good because then it's going to take him a couple of moves to get anywhere. Yeah, boy, dang. Dang. That's rough. All right, guys. Well, more proof. I suck at in games. That is the problem. Yeah. Wow. Just what trash.